Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and Humble Monthly probably just put out their best monthly ever. The early unlocks, $12. It is so insane. I imagine that some of you guys that bought Spyro Reignited Trilogy last month, the game just came out last month, Humble Monthly came out, that's one of the games included as an early access, but you get more games on top of that. We'll talk all about it because this could very well be the best Humble Monthly ever. Also, Xbox Game Pass has gotten a nice update. City Skylines is added and Dishonored 2 has been added, so I'll talk a little bit about that. And there's a freebie over on the Epic Game Store that is pretty good right now, so we'll talk that at the end of this video. But first up, this Humble Monthly may be the best one that Humble has ever put out. Yes, there's been great monthlies in the past, Dark Souls 3, there was the Overwatch monthly, but in terms of value, this one is on another level. So I guess Humble worked out an agreement with Activision. Not everybody's favorite publisher, but let's be real, Activision has put out some great games, and one of them was Spyro Reignited Trilogy. That's in this monthly, so that just came out last month. Obviously, it came out on consoles last year, but Spyro Reignited Trilogy, people were buying that for $40, and now you could just get it as one of the Humble Monthly early unlocks. It's $12, you obviously get a Steam key, and Spyro Reignited Trilogy is awesome. I played quite a bit of it on PlayStation 4, and I had a fantastic time with it. Spyro is one of those franchises that I am incredibly nostalgic with, loved it, and the remake was done so well, so to see this in monthly, that is fantastic. I was touting that, yeah, Spyro Reignited Trilogy was really cool to see it on PC, but maybe it was one title that you waited on a sale for, just because it came out a year ago on consoles. $40 was a little pricey, but now you could just get it for $12, and I was just suggesting that, you know, wait until it's south of $30, but nonetheless, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, one of the early unlock titles. Also, it doesn't stop there, you get two more early unlock games. Spyro is one franchise that I'm incredibly nostalgic with, but you guys might be more of a Crash Bandicoot kid. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is also included as an early unlock. That is ridiculous. So you get Spyro Reignited Trilogy and Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, and Crash Insane Trilogy, I believe, came out all the way back in June of 2018 on PC. It came out a little bit before that on consoles, but this has really been retaining a high price point on PC. Even when it goes on sale, you'd see it for like $24, so it was a little bit of a hard sell, but now included alongside Spyro Reignited Trilogy, it's a great early unlock. And while I wouldn't say that Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is quite the remake that Reignited Trilogy is, it's still very good, and honestly, that might be a little bit of my bias, given that Spyro is the franchise that I am incredibly nostalgic with. So if you're more nostalgic with Crash, or you have an equal amount of nostalgia for both, Crash Bandicoot is awesome, and to play through those again in the Insane Trilogy is great, and I played that as well, and I had a really good time with it, so that included is awesome. And Spyro Reignited Trilogy, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, those two for $12, already a home run steal. Doesn't stop there, you also get Call of Duty World War II. So yes, this is an older Call of Duty game, however, I thought Call of Duty World War II was quite good. You're not going to get much out of the multiplayer, but from a single player standpoint, I thought World War II did have a quality campaign, and to go through it again for just $12 is great. Generally speaking, the Call of Duty games do hold up a high price point for a while, so to see this just a part of Humble Monthly, that is phenomenal. Again, you're probably not going to get much out of the multiplayer, but everything else that World War II has is really good, and maybe with monthly offering World War II, the game does see a little bit of a spike in its multiplayer servers. Who knows? We shall see on that, but the campaign alone, I think, was quite good. I played through it, really enjoyed it. I generally enjoy the Call of Duty campaigns, and World War II had quite a good one. So Spyro Reignited Trilogy, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, and Call of Duty World War II, just absolutely insane. Again, I don't remember the last time we've had a monthly with early unlocks this good. That does make me think the rest of the unlocks might not be that great come the first Friday of November, but you're already getting way more than your $12 worth just for Spyro alone. If Spyro was on sale on Steam for $12, I would be like, holy crap, that is a fantastic deal, and everybody should pick it up. But you get Spyro, you get Crash, you get Call of Duty World War II, and you're gonna get a bunch of other games come the first Friday of November. This is a slam dunk home run. You gotta pick it up. Not even me shilling about Humble, because I am partnered with them, and I've been critical when the bundles aren't that good. Just go back to the Humble RPG bundle, and I thought it was weird that the top tier was pay $15 for Borderlands. In this case, home run, slam dunk, can't say enough good things about it. So good. And just to quickly go through, for those of you that did sign up for October's monthly, The rest of the unlocks for that were revealed. Battletech, Flashpoint, Battletech, Shadowhawk Pack, and Sonic Mania were already there, but now you can also get the Spiral Scouts, Planet Alpha, Override Mech City Brawl, which is a relatively recent release, so cool to see that, plus and a Vernum 3 Ruin World, and a new Humble Original in Roman Sands. Not a lot of notable titles as far as the unlocks go, not quite as good as last month where we had so many good titles, but honestly, Battletech and Sonic Mania were already well worth the $12, so to get everything else on top of that is quite good. So those are the unlocks for those of you that subscribed in October. November is just freaking insane. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Use it and I get a little bit of a kickback, so that's always appreciated, but a phenomenal Humble Monthly, so wanted to give credit where credit was due on that. Alright, so enough rambling on that. I do want to talk a couple of other things. Xbox Game Pass for PC has gotten a little bit of an update. We knew that City Skylines was going to be added, but also added is Dishonored 2. Dishonored 2 is a fantastic game that did have some issues on PC initially, but now it has gotten a lot better from a performance standpoint and from a gameplay standpoint and fundamental design standpoint. Dishonored 2 is a way better game than Dishonored 1, and I love Dishonored 1, but Dishonored 2 just has more depth to the gameplay. You got two playable characters in Corvo, who was the main character in the first game, and Emily Caldwin, so you have replayability, although generally speaking the game does play very similarly each time through, but there's enough differences where it's worth going back and playing through the game multiple times. And City Skylines is also very good. You got the Windows 10 edition of that. City Skylines is a game you can invest a lot of time into, so for that to be added to Game Pass on top of everything else that's been added over the course of the last month, from Gears 5, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Shadow Warrior 2, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, there has been some phenomenal games added to Game Pass recently, and this is just adding to the catalog. And of course, later this month, come October 25th, we're going to get another major edition in the Outer Worlds, and that's going to make Game Pass an even more enticing subscription service on top of already having, Forza Horizon 4 and all that good stuff. I've become a little bit of a shill for Xbox Game Pass too, but it seems like you guys are okay with me being a shill on this because Game Pass is just a ridiculous value right now. So it's easy to shill for something like that. And lastly, I do want to note to you guys that over on the Epic Game Store, Minit is available for free. Minit itself is touted as a peculiar little adventure played 60 seconds at a time. The game was received very well, 93% positive based on 692 Steam user reviews. A 79 on Metacritic, typically goes for $9.99, but right now it is available for free. As far as the EGS offerings go, this is a little bit of a drop-off given that a couple weeks ago we got the 6 free Batman games, and prior to that we were getting like 2 games a week. It's still pretty good, and by the way, come next week, the freebie is going to be Surviving Mars, which I think is quite good. So, Minute free right now until October 10th, and Surviving Mars will be free next week. Looks like they're moving away a little bit from the 2 games every week. They were offering 2 games every week for a while, and that was just kind of crazy. The idea is if they offer a game that is a mature rated game, they also want to offer a kid-friendly game because a lot of people that have EGS installed are Fortnite players, so to get them still getting free games, you want to offer something that is a little kid-friendly or whatever the case may be, so that's where the thinking lies as far as that goes. But yeah, Minute free right now. Surviving Mars will be free next week. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, I cannot say enough good things about the Humble Monthly. Humble Monthly, I think, has always been pretty good. If you assess it from a $12 value standpoint, you're usually getting your money's worth. I mean, I guess a lot of people weren't a fan of October because Battletech and Sonic Mania weren't up a lot of your guys' alley, but if you look at value, Battletech typically goes for like $25, $30 even on sale, and then Sonic Mania also was going for like $14 to $15 on sale, so to get those 2 games on top of a bunch of other stuff for $12, it is a home run. And of course, it also offers a discount towards everything in the Humble Store, at least a majority of this stuff, but for this month's early unlocks, for November's early unlocks rather, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and Call of Duty World War II, coupled all that together, one of the most insane Humble Monthlies of all time, quite possibly the best, so very happy about that, and very happy a lot of people are going to be able to check out Spyro. There's a lot of nostalgia attached to that, and Crash as well. I know I'm biased towards Spyro, but just a great monthly all around, and who can forget about Call of Duty World War II? Like I said, I enjoyed the campaign on that, so some of you guys are going to have fun with that as well. Dishonored 2 City Skylines have been added to Xbox Game Pass. Game Pass continues to be a very compelling service. Just to go over some of the games that have recently been added, you're looking at Dishonored 2, City Skylines, Dirt Rally 2.0, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Shadow Warrior 2, Gears 5, Dead Cells, Kingdom Come Deliverance, and so on and so forth. That's on top of the star-studded lineup of games that have already been available. And Minit is free right now over on the Epic Game Store. Give that a look, and come next week, you'll be able to check out Surviving Mars. So good stuff all around. Links to everything in the description box below. And that's going to wrap up this one. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.